Hey there, I'm Marina Orms of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what is going on in the news recently and what it means. And so we've had outbreak of coronavirus. We've had new developments in the Democratic primaries in the United States. We have things moving and shifting and changing and feeling unpredictable, uncertain, confusing, overwhelming at times, and all of that is reflected in the astrological energies. So with the energy of Pisces and Neptune in Pisces and the sun around this time passing by Neptune, we have this experience of letting go of grief, of letting go of what we were hoping or expecting, letting go of plans, letting go of how we thought things were. And that letting go process is really important as we let go of old ways of being, because we're clearing the way for new possibilities, new realities, new truths to emerge in our consciousness and in our day-to-day reality. And as I've been talking about, we have a lot of Capricorn energy. For the past year, we've had even more Capricorn energy, and so lots of this conservative, looking to the past, the good old days kinds of energies. And so there's a part of us in the collective right now that is really sort of clinging to the past, to the way things were, to what we thought was working. But of course, we're in a change process. We're in a time of change, and that's reflected in the astrology on many different levels. As we go through this change process, we're actually transforming our ways of being. We're transforming our structures, our systems, our institutions. With Pluto in Capricorn, we are also doing this deeper work of visioning for the future. What do we want it to look like? And as we go through these bumpy times, we have the the disappointment that happens when we thought, oh, I was all excited about this thing for the future, and now it's not turning out that way. And so there's maybe some letting go around that. But what you need to understand is that the change process is happening. It cannot be stopped. It is happening under the surface. It's happening in the visible and invisible realms, and it is creating a new way of being. So as we go along this process, there's going to be disappointments. There's going to be renewed energy and inspiration and hope at different points. And but we have to stay the course. The point is that it is a long game. We are in a long change process. It's a deep change process. It's changing us personally on the personal level, how we do things. It's also changing us in the collective. And so we have some energies shifting already coming up around the spring equinox. We're going to have Saturn going from Capricorn, which is the conservative, looking to the past, looking for control, trying to maintain the status quo, into Aquarius. And Aquarius is visionary, it's rebellious, it's revolutionary, it is rejecting the status quo. And so we've got that idealism, that hope that is going to be becoming more prominent. At the same time, we still have a lot of Capricorn energy, and so these two realities are struggling within ourselves and within our collective systems. And then Saturn is going to go, so it's going to go into Aquarius in March, in around the 20, can't remember the exact date, but right around the equinox, a couple days after. And then it's going to go retrograde back into Capricorn in July. So early July, Saturn returns back to Capricorn. So more of this conservative, clinging, status quo, don't change my reality. I like my control. I like knowing what I can count on. And then by the end of the year, both Saturn will go back into Aquarius, and Jupiter will also go into Aquarius. So we're looking at toward the in December, around mid-December, that both of those planets will go into Aquarius, where they will both stay. So Jupiter will stay for a year, Saturn will stay for 2.5 years, but we've got more of that visionary, inspired, revolutionary, rebelling, change energy. And eventually all the Capricorn will pass. You know, it's still there. It's still part of the zodiac. We still have it every month as the moon goes through Capricorn, every year as the sun goes through Capricorn, etc. But these outer planets that spend a long time in Capricorn are going to eventually be moving on, and things will change as they do. And we know that things do change, they evolve. And so what that's going to look like is dependent on us, and so we have to stay in the game, we have to stay engaged, we have to be thinking about our futures and planning and creating for that future. As soon as you give up and say, well, there is no future, so why bother, then you're not taking advantage of these change energies that are coming. So it's really important for each of us to do our part to imagine and envision what's important to us, and to recognize that setbacks are just setbacks. It is a long game. We are creating in the long haul, and it's not always going to go our way. And so as we let go of those disappointments and keep going, we truly, truly are creating new ways forward, and it is coming. And the only way we can prevent it from coming is by checking out and giving up. So stay in the game, keep going, you've got this. You have your own contribution to make, and it's really important to keep doing what you have to offer. So thank you so much for watching. You can learn more at astrologyheals.com. I've got an awesome membership program that gives you even more in-depth guidance as we go through all of these energies. It gives you the update day to day, week to week, month to month of what's going on, what it means for you, and how you can integrate that into your attitudes, your behaviors, your actions, your choices in your day-to-day life. So check it out. Manifestingwithmooncycles.com, or also astrologyheals.com, and then check out Work with Marina, and you can learn all about that member program. So again, astrologyheals.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.